Hello all! I want to thank you for joining in on today's kickoff meeting for our new project Designing K-6 Integrated STEM Modules. As a stakeholder in this project, it is imperative that you know what the project is about, why we are implementing the project, the scope of the project over the next 4 years, and how it will meet our needs in regards to the Computational Courses, Technology, and STEM Integration for College and Career Readiness grant that we were awarded last year. As part of this grant, we as a district have been charged with increasing STEM awareness across the district. The project manager, Carlotta Vaughn, will complete the 4 objectives over the course of the next 4 school years, 2019 to 2022, in order to meet the outlined goals of the grant by designing and implementing the K-6 integrated modules set forth in this project management plan. The first objective is to develop 2 units of integrated STEM modules for each of the following grade level increments: kindergarten through 2nd, 3rd through 4th, and 5th through 6th. The second objective is to implement a pilot test study of the units created in one school grade level to test the effectiveness of the integrated STEM modules to increase student interest in STEM subjects and redesign the modules as needed. The third objective is to provide professional development to K-6 teachers in the district to enable them to implement the new curriculum and technology standards. The fourth objective is to oversee a full-scale implementation of the integrated STEM modules across the school district in the 4 elementary schools and the 1 middle school. By completing these 4 objectives, we will be able to complete our mission of enhancing students' STEM education and 21st century skills at the elementary level. However, the need for this project goes beyond the goals of the awarded grant, and its goal is to increase student interest in STEM at the high school level. We really need to begin at the elementary level. The Mountain Home High School, School District number 193, located here in Mountain Home, Idaho, in conjunction with the Department of Educational Technology at Boise State University, and a grant from the U.S. Department of Defense Education Activity, DODEA, are all dedicated to enhancing students' STEM education and 21st century skills through the development and implementation of integrated STEM modules in grades K through 6th. The importance of integrated STEM is largely due to the United States falling behind in both academic and career sectors to its international counterparts. At the elementary level, students need to begin developing skills often found in integrated STEM, such as cooperative learning, hands-on learning, integrated technology, and opportunities for students to develop their own thinking through real-world contexts in order to be successful in the future job market. These individuals' skills often fall under the umbrella of 21st century skills. This specific project management plan will outline the requirements that will be accomplished by the team member Carlotta Vaughn, the project manager, through the final 4 years dedicated to the grant enhancing students' STEM education and 21st century skills at the elementary level, which is also the mission of this project. The scope of the project spans over the 2019 to 2022 school years. The project will be rolled out in phases with multiple pieces taking place consecutively. While this seems confusing, it is relatively easy because each of the parts repeats in each of the initial phases. The first phase is the K2 integrated STEM, taking place during the remainder of the 2019 to 2020 school years. It includes a pilot test study, professional development, and full-scale implementation. The next phase of the study during years 2019 to 2021 are the 3rd through 4th grade integrated STEM modules, which also include a pilot test study, professional development, and full-scale implementation. During the 2020 to 2022 school years, the 5th and 6th grade integrated STEM modules will be created, including a pilot test study, professional development, and full-scale implementation. Each of the objectives, development, the pilot test study, professional development, and the full-scale implementation, have individual pieces within them. The development includes writing overview units, writing teacher lesson plans, developing the PowerPoint of unit lessons, which will be referred to as modules, developing the student worksheets utilizing G Suites, creating a list of needed materials. The pilot test study includes a teacher feedback form, identifying the needed changes in the integrated STEM modules, and revisions will be made by the project manager as determined by the teachers who are implementing the integrated modules. Next is professional development. This includes a project manager and technology coaches who will develop a one-day professional development course. They will also deliver this one-day professional development course at the designated elementary schools and the middle school. Technology coaches will also provide ongoing professional development to teachers as needed throughout the process. And the final one is the full-scale implementation. During the full-scale implementation, the project manager will ensure teachers have the needed materials, and the project manager and technology coaches will provide support to teachers as they implement the integrated STEM modules. You are all here today because you have been identified as a key stakeholder in the project. However, I think it is important that everyone knows the roles and responsibilities of each stakeholder of the project. There are 5 main stakeholders in this project. The first is the Mountain Home School District number 193. Their role is the overseer and the payroll. They hire qualified K-6 teachers. They also purchase the needed materials for the integrated STEM modules. Their impact on the study is a financial contribution. The second stakeholder, BSU Department of Educational Technology, is an overseer and a mentor. They provide a tuition assistant at BSU for technology coaches to become subject matter experts. They also mentor the project manager in the development of the integrated STEM modules. Their impact on the study is a financial contribution and guidance on the creation of the integrated STEM module deliverables. DODEA is the overseer and evaluator of the project. They ensure that integrated STEM modules meet the requirements of the Computational Courses, Technology, and STEM Integration for College and Career Readiness Grant through the evaluation criteria set forth by them. They give a big financial contribution to this project. The next stakeholders in this group are the technology coaches. They are the subject experts. They develop and deliver professional development for K-6 teachers on the integrated STEM modules. They are the support for teachers. The next stakeholder is the K-6 teachers. They're the implementer. They teach the integrated STEM modules, assist in locating needed revisions, and they are responsible for making sure the students learn the material. The 4 key takeaways I have learned from working through the project management process are: always develop with the end in mind. Consider the needs of all stakeholders. The 3 R's, review, revise, repeat, and communication is key. Each of these elements are essential to the success of a project management plan. I want to thank each of you for attending today's kickoff meeting for designing K-6 integrated STEM modules. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact the project manager, Carlotta Vaughn.